Many beginners think Windows is paid, or they just don't know how to download it. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to download Windows 10 and Windows 11 ISO files separately. That way, whichever version you need, you can grab it by following along. You can use any browser you want. I prefer Chrome since it comes with the Google search engine built in, but if you're using something else, just type google.com in the search bar. For beginners especially, it's important to know that you'll get the same results either way. Windows 10 ISO. Once you open Google, search for Windows 10 ISO file. You'll see a few websites pop up. Always click on the top result. That's the official Microsoft website. You'll see three main options here. Option 1, Update Now. This one's useful if your Windows update failed. You can update your system without a USB drive or external media, just through a software installer. Option 2, Create Windows 10 Installation Media. Click the Download Now button here. This opens up two paths for you. You can either download the ISO directly and make a bootable USB yourself, or use Microsoft's tool to do both at once. The Microsoft tool is only about 18 megabytes. Once you launch it, accept the terms and click Next. You'll see your first option, Upgrade this PC now. That's the same as option 1. It updates Windows without needing a USB. The second option lets you create a bootable drive or download an ISO file. I'd go with the second option if you want a fresh installation. Now, if you're not sure about language, architecture, or edition, check the box that says, Use the recommended options for this PC. This will set everything based on your current Windows installation, so you won't run into compatibility issues later. Otherwise, I'd choose English, United States. That's the international standard, and 64-bit architecture, since most modern PCs support it will. Once-ly, 20-bit is better in every scenario, speed and compatibility but. I see a lot of people try Betis-bit thinking it'll boost performance, but that's a misconception. Click Next. Now, if you have a USB drive, make sure it's at least th gigabyte. The tool will automatically make it bootable. You don't have to do anything. If you want an ISO instead, pick that option. Later on, you can easily turn that ISO into a bootable drive using RUFUS or another tool. I'll drop a RUFUS tutorial in the description if you need it. The system will ask you where to save it. You can create a separate folder if you want, then select it. The download will start, and it'll take a while depending on your internet speed. Open Google search from your address bar, then search Windows 11 ISO. Click the top result, the official Microsoft website. You'll see three options. Option 1, Windows 11 Installation Assistant. This is basically the same upgrade in place tool. If you want to move from Windows 10 to 11, this is your option. Just note that it doesn't support ARM-based PCs, only x64 processors. Option 2, Create Windows 11 Installation Media. This one's a bit different. If you have a USB drive and want to turn it into a bootable installer, use this. Option 3, Direct ISO Download. If you scroll down a little, Windows 11 gives you a separate ISO file option. For ARM64 devices, just click the blue highlighted text that says Here to start downloading. For regular PCs, use the drop-down menu to select Windows 11, then click Confirm. Select your preferred product language. I'd suggest United States, then click Confirm again. One important thing, this download link is valid for 20 hours from when you create it. Download it within that window, or you'll need to generate a new link. But don't stress about expiration. You can just follow this process again whenever you need it. That's pretty much it. Nothing complicated here. If you want to know how to actually install that ISO file onto a USB, I've got a link in the description. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to Windows Fixer. We always pay attention to your comments and suggestions. We read everything and use that to decide what tutorials to make next.